Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. We are doing your weekly messages from the 29th of April to the 5th of May. So first card you got is To Be Fair. So this card is about how life just kind of, it goes in cycles. 1 minute you could be having a terrible time and the next minute you could be having the best time of your life, or so many things just working out for you. It is just about needing to realize that sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good, and sometimes it just balances itself out. So this is just, a reminder to jump between doing something and forcing something, or like pushing forward in some way, and just being and relaxing and receiving. You need to kind of balance those two energies. Then we have the full moon in Capricorn, and it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. And this is about that it's probably got to do with a work or business situation. But if you've been feeling very unhappy where you are right now, this could be a sign to make an exit. And don't just quit your job without finding another one, but you will know how that resonates for you. It could also just be about, if it's about a personal relationship or something like that, you might need to look at things more realistically in some way. And it is also about balancing your personal life and your career life, or your job or your business and that type of thing as well. Also, if you've been a little bit stubborn now, it's time to kind of pull back on those energies. Be fair. Then we have the Hawk Spirit, and it says let Spirit be your guide. And this card is about how that the universe has been trying to send you signs, and you need to pay extra attention to what the universe is trying to tell you right now, or what Spirit is trying to tell you. So if you're hearing the same song over and over again, or there's words being said, or you keep seeing something that's really repeating itself in any way, that's a sign, and you need to take it basically. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for Capricorn for next week? So so we have the King of Swords, we have the Three of Wands, and Justice, which is pretty much the same as that. So that's Libra energy. And then we have the air signs, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra there as well. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. This is about a new path that you might need to take. You could be very excited about this new path. You're, very determined and driven to go down this path. But it is something that is definitely new and fresh and fun. And then let's get some clarifiers before I speak on those. So what do we need to know for the King of Swords? Okay, so we've got two coming out there. We've got Lovers and the Chariot. Okay, and then what is the Three of Wands here? We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. And what is Justice? Got two coming out there as well. So that is the Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck here we have Temperance. There's that balance that's needed. Something does need to be balanced out here. You need to stop overindulging and that type of thing. You need to bring in some sort of moderation into your life. Maybe it's about balancing your work-life balance here, and your personal life with your work life. And also this is Archangel Michael, so you might be getting signs from Spirit with Temperance being here that you need to look out for. Okay, so with the King of Swords and the Lovers and the Chariot here, we have at the beginning of next week someone in your life, likely a masculine figure, or it could be you yourself, but there is someone there that is being very logical. they're analyzing the situation, they're needing to get to communicate some sort of truth in some way. The King of Swords is someone who is quite fair. Now, they are someone who would make a good leader because they don't bring emotions into the situation and they just make decisions from a logical standpoint. But maybe not so nice in, like, you know, in someone who is a partner or something like that. So there is some sort of clear thinking or logical thinking that you need to decide. There's a big decision that's coming up. Could be to do with your love life. Otherwise, it's just deciding in general, a huge decision. And this decision is got to do with some sort of movement. Maybe if you should move, like physically, maybe if you should travel, maybe if you should move on from a situation in your life, whether that be a relationship or whether that be a work situation or something like that. But there is definitely a huge decision here that you need to move somewhere, but you're trying to think about this from a logical standpoint. And you're like analyzing this. Then we have the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So this is about you needing to be patient and you need to kind of like wait for your ships to come in, but also you need to plan for the future so that you can release any sort of burdens, like get that monkey off your back. It's about like, you know, trying to get out of a situation that's like where you're at burnout or where you are feeling extremely overwhelmed in some way, like there's too much on your plate at the moment, and you're trying to plan a way out of this in some way, but you are needing to be patient and you have to wait for something to come in before you can actually release this in some way. And then we have Justice here, and we have the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. So there needs to be, there's going to be some sort of balance here in a situation where you probably were wronged in the past, and the situation is balancing out. You had to basically defend yourself, you had to stand up for yourself in some way, but you were coming from higher ground here. So it is about like the vantage point that you had was actually an advantage to you. Even if things were unfair, it's like you stood your ground in some way. You stood up for your beliefs, your values, that type of thing. And that's going to bring in this balance. And then we have the 5 of Cups here. So I do feel like there is some sort of sadness connected to this, maybe even regret. But you're also just being like in a negative mindset. Like you're too focused on the cups that are spilled in the past that you're not seeing the 2 cups still standing and wanting to go forward to like this, the 2 cups leading down to this bridge and going across to a new castle down there, you know. So it is about you needing to focus less on the negative, and if there is something you need to stand up for yourself with, do that, because things will be fair. This could also have to do with a legal situation, and you may be needing to defend yourself, and possibly like focusing on what's the worst case scenario that will happen with that. So let's get some advice then for you, Capricorn. So what does Capricorn need to know? We have the 9 of Wands. So if things have been difficult lately and you're tired, you've got nothing left to give, it's about persisting through, because what's going to happen is that you are nearly at this 10 so that you can actually release that and start again with the Ace, which was here, the Ace of Wands. So you're at the 9 now, persist through, keep going, you'll get to the 10 so that you can basically release that and start this new beginning. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles here. This is about you needing to save some money at this time, hold back on any sort of spendings, also focus on your stability in some way. So it's not about going out and going crazy or that type of thing. It's maybe about planning for this future to help some sort of stability in your life. And then we have the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. So if you are feeling burnt out, if you are feeling stressed out, remember that these burdens are kind of created by yourself, I feel like, and you can drop these ones whenever you want to. You're not dropping them, but you can drop them. Maybe that's the thing that you need to actually let go of in some way. or make an exit from is the stressful energy, and you know what you need to do to release that, but maybe you're resistant on releasing that. You don't want to see the truth here with the 8 of Swords here. So it is about like unblinding yourself, if that's even a word, and seeing the truth of the situation, and stop overthinking it as well. Like, you know in your gut what needs to be done, you know what's right, and you basically need to take that action and let spirit guide you, because that there has been signs being shown to you of what needs to happen. Okay, so let's see, what does Capricorn need to know? We have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, and then we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. There's that spirit is trying to show you. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers for this. So for release your ex, I feel like that's pretty simple. You need to let go of someone. You need to walk away from it. You need to clear your energy from a past relationship, possibly. Yeah, here's the Star card. It's time to heal. You need to release your ex or release any burdens from your past so that you can actually heal the situation and be fully healed yourself. Okay, and then what is the red flags here? 3 of Swords in the reverse. It's about letting go of past hurt. It's about moving on. It's about coming out of a very painful time, possibly with a third party, because the 3 of Pentacles as well is at the bottom of the deck there. So you do need to kind of pay attention to whatever signs that are here, that maybe this is not meant to be in some way and it's time to move on and move forward. Let's get some messages from your person. Please only take what resonates. And don't force something to fit, because these are usually for people in separation. So let's just see here. So we have the timing just wasn't right for us. Okay, what else do we have? We have I'm becoming a better person, and we have I want you. So I feel like maybe there is someone from your past that's trying to get back into your energy, saying that they're like trying to be better, the timing wasn't right, they want you, they want to heal this connection in some way. But I feel like this is cautioning you and saying like, don't go back there, like clear your energy from this, and also pay attention to the red flags here. So Capricorn, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.